Welcome to the channel, Self-Educated Entrepreneur. Today I want to discuss a couple topics. One being small business and community, and the other one is mentors. Now with small businesses, the one key component about those is they're long-standing in the community, and the community support to that to that small business, knowing that they're there, they're embedded, and that small business really banks on the people in that community. So they give, not only do the people know them in a personal level, but they also the small business also gives back into the community, whether it be sponsorship in like a little league or something of a natural disaster, whether it be fire, just something Mother Nature would throw at the community, that they're going to be there and help support, because they have as much at stake in that community as the people living there, and their way of life, because that small business is there as part of a service or a product for those people to use. And when you neglect supporting your small businesses and you look for the cheaper route, just say using a international or a big corporate conglomerate that comes in, and we all know big companies like, say, your Walmart and Home Depot, they come in and they can undercut and push a lot of small businesses out. But when the bottom line comes for these corporations, and it's already happening right now, that they're starting to lose their margins, their profits are dwindling, so they're taking the low-hanging fruit on the tree, saying this, and this stores in these locations are not being profitable, and we're having to, cover for them. They're going to cut those stores out, close shop, and move out of that area. And that store may have undercut those small businesses over that span of being there and pushed them out of business, or just, not made any competition. Like, why would I go into business when Walmart's around the corner? How do I match up to them? So it is either retracted people from going into business against them in that area, or it's pushed the existing businesses out of that area. This is why it's so crucial in your community to support small businesses, because they're going to stay there. They've got a lot more at stake because they live there. The owners of that business live in that community. They're involved in that community, not only with their business, but their own on a personal level. So they in turn, the owners, also conduct business in that area. You're not going to see that with the big corporations. All they're doing is looking to just give you cheap products imported from another country, and if it don't work out, they will leave you high and dry in your community. So this is why small businesses is what made America the way it is, and why we have been so thriving and strong, is because small people like myself and others that are near me, we're the like-mindedness, we give back so much more. It's Sunday morning, here it is, I forgot to say, it's Sunday, April 16th, and here I am, I'm out on the road. I've had 3 conference calls in the morning, Sunday morning, and then I've seen my tax accountant, and I'm on a 2-hour drive down to meet with another gentleman to talk business and hopefully give him support, and in lieu with me in my physical aspect, to come in and help him take on a contractual offering that he's had. So I just want people to really understand that it is so crucial and so important that we support the small businesses, because when the economic downturn happens and these bigger companies across the board, they start losing money, they're going to start pulling back on closing stores. And when you need lumber, groceries, the quintessentials in your area to survive in that, it's going to be the mom and pop that are going to be standing there, and they're the ones that are going to be the bedrock and the foundation in your community. So it is that important. And just know that they're going to give back to the community as much as the community has given to them, because when the community knows you've been there for a while and you provide a great service or product, it's gonna amplify through word of mouth. Word of mouth is always going to be the strongest key point for marketing for a business, because when you provide over and above what your business gives, it's gonna resonate through the people, and they're gonna talk. They could be in a grocery store, they could be at a church gathering, they could be at a ball game in the area, but when people ask, yeah, I've got to get this done, well, so-and-so does this work, they've been here, they do great work, and they've worked with everyone in the community. This is why it's so important. This is why that maybe you're going to give that guy a little bit of extra, but just know that if, let's say, this company is a roofer in your area, and compared to a bigger contract person that may work multi-states, this guy just works your area as a general contractor, but he puts a roof on one person's house. You may pay a little more for him, but if your roof turns around and leaks in a couple years, he's going to be there. You'll be able to go knock on his office door, give him a call. He's around the corner. He's going to be able to come back and help, stand behind his product or his service. And you're not always going to see that with these big stores. It's like Home Depot and Lowe's. I'm going to pick on these guys because, like appliances and contract services, they don't provide it. They just team up with a contractor in that community and push that job or that quote out to them. But just know that you would be better off doing your own homework and looking at who you need in your area. Or as appliances, it's the same way. I have myself in the appliance industry have seen where, like Home Depot, they will, they're pretty much reading from a script on the appliances. It's kind of like reading a brochure on a car, window sticker that the salesman do. Excuse me. But the mom and pop appliance stores, they've been in this for generations. And if they're a generational store, these people are going to know the ins and outs of the appliances. They're going to know all the generations of appliances through the years. And they're going to have that good insight. They're going to service what they sell. And that's what you want to back you up in your community. So I can't preach that enough, to support the small business in your community. And just know that these people will go over and above on their days off or weekends and during, I want to say, crisis situations. Now, the other thing is, as I was saying, as mentors, and to be in this business, I myself look to be around like-minded, motivated, but people that are forward-thinking. How can I do better? If, this person I'm going down to see is like, all right, I'm in business, but how can we enhance our business? What's the next innovative thing we can bring to our business? And he's already brought a couple things on to me besides another person. 3 more things I can innovate into my detailing side of one of my businesses. And I said, all right, I need to get looking into this and start testing into some of these products, and then market them out through that business. But that's just it, is you need those kind of people to help you think through when especially when you're stuck and can't I want to say it's like writers, getting a writer's block when you can't think of something to get a storyline going. That's when you need to be around these mentors. They help you get forward thinking and keep innovating, because that's the two things that will always grow your business. What grows your business is innovation and marketing. That's the only two things you need to know about, especially being in small businesses: innovation and marketing. How can you always improve to continue being better and evolving? Because you need to evolve your business. You can't, you know, if the bread and butter has been working and it's paying your bills, but you also got to be looking at how can I innovate and offer something more different or better that you stay ahead of your competition. Because if you get too complacent, too comfortable in your business, you will get left behind, because somebody else is going to be more hungry and more forward thinking and bringing something more new to the table. So that's why you always got to keep this stuff going. And that's where being around mentors that can bring you some new insight. And there may be things you're like, man, that seems difficult, which to me, you know, these new things, I'm like, I've never done this before, but you know what? I need that challenge. I need to be challenged. I need to bring this stuff on, because then it'll diversify and widen the services of my business. So we as business owners need to think that, and we always need to have that person above us that is always a couple steps above what we're doing, so we can get up to their level or keep climbing the ladder to be better. It's very crucial and important as a business owner. So I wanted to at least bring this in light, because looking around the last couple of days, I have been busy. I haven't been driving truck at my W-2, but I've been just super busy. And I woke up this morning pretty stiff and sore, and I just said, I feel like I've just got done doing a 2-day straight CrossFit workout. But we're getting shop set up down here, 2 hours away from where I'm home based at, because I can see there's already more potential. There's already been buzz since I've been down here, and more jobs, more opportunities coming up. So my spouse and I are looking at things a little differently as we approach the next few weeks, being down away from home more and out on the road getting business, because I'm not going to pass a business opportunity 2 hours away, because it's a little bit of a drive or a little bit of an inconvenience. But I've got to look at everything in all angles. So until next time, folks, stay safe, continue forward thinking, continue that education, keep that knowledge going. Don't get complacent just watching Netflix and sports and all that. This is a time during these economic downturn and these trying times. Just keep that knowledge going. Keep educating yourself. Always be on the know. Self-educated entrepreneur.